YouTube, what is up? Boom! There she is, the Ultra Beast, Project 168. Just kidding. I don't know what I'm going to call it. Some freaking badass razor. It is Tuesday night. I've been scrambling. The last 3 weeks have been insane. Me and my guy here, Josh, have been going crazy on this thing. I've had a ton of people helping me out. Oh, I'm pretty much done. I got a couple things to wrap up tonight. We leave to Ensenada tomorrow morning. That's why I haven't put up any videos or responded to comments the last week, as we've just been scrambling to get this build done. I'm really happy with it. I'm excited to see what you guys think. We'll go over kind of everything we did, kind of tell you the plan for Baja. Everybody that wants to track us, I'll try to give you that information the next couple days if you want to track us. Also, internet's kind of tough in Mexico. If you want updates or anything, follow me on Instagram. It's just at PM Utah. You'll see like my razor has like the tag. Anyways, follow me. It'll be easier for me to communicate with you guys. Communications are tough down in Baja. Anyways, the race car is on its way to Ensenada tonight. It's going to do some testing tomorrow in Barstow. And I just got this baby ready. Let's go over it from top to bottom. I got a few people to thank and just kind of show you guys what we did. I'm super excited. I'm basically ready to race. I'm really close. There's a couple things I got to do. It's ready to pre-run and it will be ready to race. I'm excited. I think we're going to I'm going to try to get this thing to UTV World Challenge. Anyways, let's go over the parts. We did Method. I think these are the 504 beadlocks. They are badass. And then I did the Tenzer, which is also owned by Method. This is their race wheel. I was able to do these wheels and tires. So you have to race, you have to have a beadlock. So that was something I had to change. The stock tire on the Turbo S is decent, honestly. And the rim's fine, it's just not a beadlock. So I went with these. I was thinking about the BFG KM3s that are coming out, but this is more of a race tire. And the cool thing about this setup is I got a beadlock with the 32 and I saved about 2 pounds per rim and tire, like all the way. So about 8 pounds, but 2 pounds of rotating weight off each rim and tire setup. So I'm stoked on it. They're supposed to be bulletproof. I'm really happy with the way they look and I think it's gonna kick ass for racing. Let's go over, we got all kinds of stuff. Let's show you, I did a lead nav setup. So lead nav is dope. I bought a used iPad. You put on some software, you do a different GPS, but I just love like, it's what you're used to with a phone or something else and you can get way in there. So sweet lead nav setup. You want an iPad that does have like a cell connection or like a GPS sensor in it, and all the cellular ones do. So this is a cellular iPad. I'm not actually using a cell service. So it has a GPS sensor, and then I also have this dual Sky Pro, I think they call it, external sensor. I got some of the stuff from Lead Nav. They make a dope case with a mount, and it locks in your power cord. So this is like this is an airplane GPS. It's good up to like 1,000 miles an hour. So gonna be sweet. So there's our nav system. For pre-running, it's gonna be dope. For racing, it's gonna be dope. I'm super excited. Okay, we did Polaris doors, which you guys saw real quick. They went on good. Polaris bags. So I was able to get their upper door bag. Polaris hooked me up with them. They're sweet. I have uppers and lowers, but the lower door bags don't work with the steel doors. But at least I got a little bit of storage in the car for snacks or whatever. So pretty stoked on those. So we got doors, door bags, chase lights. Okay, I love my chase lights. I'm interested to see what you guys think. So in the center, we have a regulation blue Casey highlights. So to race sportsmen in Best in the Desert, you need that light. And then I did a red and an orange rigid light on the side and then a controller. I'll turn them on for you guys. So the controller is down here. It's kind of hard to see, but put it through. This will do your wig wag and everything else. It's super bright. But there's the chase lights. I'm pretty stoked on them. It's just badass. Does it make you just like, I just want to get in this thing and like straight up Dukes of Hazzard with the chase lights on and dust. Just be freaking rad. But there you go. There's the chase lights. So yeah, rigid. Let's see. And then also I love about these rigids is you've got a dome light in each of them. So I've got an in-cab dome light, and then it also has a rear fog that you can turn on, which is really cool. So super bright, sorry. So yeah, pretty awesome. Polaris and Rigid hooked me up. They hooked me up with my front light bar, which I'm stoked on. We welded it to the cage and then cut it through. So it's all hard mounted. And then we have my driving / like fog lights that I'm gonna point out on the bottom. It was awesome for the lighting. They hooked me up with the fogs and the light bar, and so I wanted to keep it all rigid. So I bought the chase lights, and I'm super happy with them. And I really appreciate Polaris and Rigid hooking me up with those. So let's see. Let's go next thing. You guys saw the CageWorks cage. So CageWorks cage went together good. I did black on the cage. For racing and bolting everything to it, I thought about doing a custom color, but I wanted to get something that I could like touch up or weld onto or do whatever. And I did the roof like a metallic silver, and it's close to the same silver that's on the shocks. So I thought it tied in pretty good. We have kind of black, blue, red, and silver on this sucker. So I thought it looked pretty awesome. Rotopacks. So these are Rotopacks fuel packs. You got to carry extra gas in Baja. I'm going to strap them down. I'm going to have some rubber in between them. They'll be strapped both ways, and then toolkit on the side here. But it should work out. I had a spare tire carrier from CageWorks. They did not inform me that it was on back order. I called, they said it was on back order. It shipped today, it will not be here in time. So no spare tire carrier. Luckily, my other buddy has a huge safari rack that he can carry 2 tires, so he'll take my tire for me. So lucked out there. Did an Assault Industries fire extinguisher. You have to have a fire extinguisher if you're gonna race. I thought it was really clean, simple setup, just a pull. So nice little deal there. SMB filter. So if you go to Baja, you got to have an SMB. You know, man, this company should pay me because I endorse their products so much. But I just love them. They just work. The particle separators work. And when you're going through silt and trying to do an 800-mile pre-run, which by the way, we're doing an 800-mile pre-run. We're doing the whole race over a few days on these things. So hopefully we make it. But you got to have a particle separator. It's the bomb. So SMB particle filter. Rugged radios. So I've got some PCI stuff and some rugged stuff. I did the rugged radio air pumper, and Rugged also hooked me up with a couple of sweet helmets that already have the comms in them, and they're ready for the pumper. I did a helmet holder. My friend Joe that races is like, dude, I want somewhere to put my helmet, and I liked it, so I did a helmet holder. And then we also have a place to put your pumper hose, which is nice because if it's just you in your car, you can block off this side of the hose and then still have air going to the driver, where if they were just hanging, you'd be losing a lot of air pressure. So pretty sweet. So rugged air pumper. Okay, next thing on the list, we got our PCI radios with Kenwood CB. So these both have, I have 2 digital sound processors. In these, you have a sound processor for each the driver and passenger. You have independent volume, so you can adjust the comms to however you want. You've got a Bluetooth, so we're gonna Bluetooth in our music. And then we have our radio out switch that's on the shifter there. But really sweet setup. I'm super excited about it. It's gonna be awesome to have comms and fresh air and just have everything in the car. It's gonna be sick. BRP Moto mirrors. My buddy Jim over there, he makes a ton of stuff for Can-Ams and dirt bikes. I asked him to send me some mirrors, and he totally did, and I really appreciate it, Jim. If you see this, thanks a lot, man. I love his mirrors. They're a nice, sleek mirror, and you can get the mirror where you want it, and it will lock down. You know, with my Can-Am mirrors or any other mirrors, you hit a branch or something and it moves. This thing is like solid. It's not gonna break and it's not gonna move. So I really liked his mirrors. So yeah, anyways, give him a look if you want some dope mirrors for your Rzr BRP Moto. Badass stuff. Let's see. Oh, rock lights. So I wanted to be able to work on the Rzr. So let's hit the lights. I think these look cool. I wanted, you know, if we break out in the middle of the desert, it'll be nice to have some light down there to where we can, you know, change a belt. Look at the belt cover. We can change a belt, whatever axle, we've got some light. And I'm sure we'll have other lights, but that's freaking awesome. So the rock lights are sick. Those are on. Let's see. All right, you guys saw the bumpers. We went over bumpers, winch, all Polaris. So Polaris bumper, Polaris winch, Polaris rock sliders, Polaris rear bumper. You have to have all your bumpers and sliders to be legal to race. That's pretty much it, guys. I think I pretty much got everything. We got our PRP seats, PRP 5-point harnesses. I'm only using the 4 points for pre-running. I think that is it, dude. I think that is it. That is the beast. That is the pre-run machine. I'm super, oh, all my camera gear. So I got all my camera gear. We did crazy wiring on this thing. I mean, we just, so much wiring. It was in a million pieces a couple days ago. I've got everything wired. I have enough memory and battery, hopefully, to get all of kinds of footage in Mexico. I'm super excited. One thing that's gonna be rad is I've got one camera that's gonna capture all your outside engine noise, and I've of another camera that's gonna capture the comms. So it'll be me and my buddy Ammon. He's been in a couple of my videos, but you're gonna get all of our banter and just whatever's going on, any kind of comm stuff, we're gonna have that. I've been really wanting to do that for a long time. I've got it figured out, so we're gonna have all the comms of our pre-run. It's gonna be epic. I'm super excited. I wanna know what you guys think. What else should I do this thing? There's two other things I need to do. I need to do a secondary door latch to race. So another thing, just kind of secure the door from opening. And I also need to do window nets to be legal to race. Besides that, this thing should be ready to roll. What else have I got? I don't know, man. I think that's it, guys. I wanted to thank just a couple people real quick. So I just want to thank Polaris. Polaris hooked me up. They gave me a good deal on the Rzr. They sent me a bunch of parts, like, you know, maybe they have incentive, whatever. I don't care. They're still cool. I put up videos for Can-Am, you know, on Can-Ams for over a year. They didn't send me anything. So whether, you know, whatever their reason is, I don't care. They're freaking cool. They hooked me up. They made it I spent a ton of money, and without them throwing in some stuff and giving me a good deal, it would have been a lot harder. So just want to thank Polaris. I want to thank my buddy Chris with Ram Racing for taking me down to Baja. It costs a ton of money to go down to Baja, and it's crazy that I get to tag along and just be part of the team. You're going to see a lot of Polaris and Can-Am stuff this weekend. My buddy Joe from Turbo Labs helped me TIG weld this baby up. Dude, he did such a good job. Just a badass fabricator, good friend. Totally, you know, I had to get this cage done quick. Totally helped me out, really appreciate it. My buddy Brian from Specialty Finishes, he dropped everything to do all my powder coating. Just got it done so fast, really appreciate it. My buddy John, oh, that's the last thing I forgot. So we did the rock blocks. So full set of rock blocks, all of your guards here. Looks sick, kind of complete the package. That's my little bit of red. So my buddy John from Rock Blocks, he came over on a Sunday and helped me put them all on, and I really, really appreciate it. I love his products. I'm super excited that I have him on the machine. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Let's see, my buddy Josh that works with me here at Performance Motors, he spent a ton of time with me getting the Rzr ready, and it's been awesome. I'm glad I had his help. Jeff from Red Rock ATV, awesome, hooked me up with a good deal on the wheels and tires, and just he's gonna be racing with us, and I'm excited to be down there having fun with him. My buddy Devin at the Can-Am dealer, he's a Can-Am dealer, and he's helped me get tons of parts for my Polaris. He's a trooper, good friend, and I really appreciate him helping me out. My wife, for being cool, let me go to Baja for 10 days, and just being cool about me doing this build. She's a badass. And then all you guys, I don't want to be cheesy, but everybody on YouTube that's been with me for the last couple years, you know, we hit 10,000 a couple weeks ago, 4 million views. I've had a ton of fun. Any money that I made on YouTube, I just put into this build. But I'm excited for the next year of racing and fun content. I've liked doing it. It's been a fun hobby. I have other things to make money and do other stuff, but I just like to do this as fun, and it's been fun sharing with everybody. And so I'm really stoked for the next year, and the next 10 days are going to be crazy in Mexico. I'm going to try to take you guys along for the ride, get as much content as I can. I don't know how much I'll be posting, just so you guys know. I'll be getting a lot of stuff, but I don't know what I'll be able to do. We're going to be busy. We're going to be racing. So anyways, guys, thanks so much. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for all the cool comments and everybody that's just hung out and gave me likes. And I don't know. I just appreciate everybody on YouTube and just everybody that's helped me out. And I'm stoked on the build, and I can't wait to go out and actually drive this thing. I've been working on it for a month. So, yeah. All right, guys, thanks. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.